Hi everyone, welcome to this presentation of my group's hackathon project called Job Compass. So we'll just start with a little introduction for our team. I'm Isabella, I'll be walking you through this presentation today, and my fellow teammates are Raj and Keeti. So for the problem that we wanted to solve, I think it's a very mutual feeling amongst a lot of people in Headstarter and also just around the world in general. It's really difficult to find a job at the moment. This is a problem we've all experienced, I think, and there are so many job sites that it can become really difficult to know where to look to keep track of these different applications that you've made. I know for me, I originally started out just trying to kind of organize my emails that I'd receive, whether it be like from an initial application or whether it be once I was interviewing or something like that and I received these emails and try and organize it that way. It did not work. So this was kind of where our initial problem came from, and we wanted to make it easier to locate jobs and also track those that you've applied to so that you don't miss a position. Maybe you thought, oh, I think I've applied to this, but really you just remember seeing it, you didn't apply, or something along these lines. So our solution, as I said, we wanted to make it easier for people to track and locate jobs. So our solution was Job Compass, as you saw. It's a guide to firstly giving you more relevant jobs that you can apply to, and also it uses scraping to search through all these different job sites and it compiles them into a database. We then use the client's CV to recommend them jobs, and we base this match on keywords in the CV and also in the job title. And when you see a job that you like, you can simply add it to your saved jobs, and then you can also add tags such as applied, interviewing, hired, and rejected. So now moving on to the demo. Our website isn't actually complete. What we have right now is a waitlist and a landing page to give people more information. So I'll just be showing the landing page and the waitlist page, and as you can see on the left, we just kind of have an idea of how we would want this to look when we continue to create this in the future. So here is our Job Compass landing page. As you can see here, we've got a link to join the waitlist, and it's just a bit more information about the actual website that we've created and the tools and how you can use them, and the dashboard, and just a little more about us, and again, kind of the problem that we faced and why we've created this project. So if we just click to join the waitlist, then we can also enter our email, our postcode, and our password. The reason we've added a postcode is because the web scraper that we're using, it kind of sorts the jobs and allows users to add another filter to determine the distance from the job. So that's just why we're adding the postcode there. And then you'll submit that and you'll be registered. So let's just say the postcode is this, and we can just make a random password and submit. And we'll just get this message here to say we're now registered with JobWatch. Just to mention, the name of the application is kind of not quite decided yet. We're half between JobWatch, Job Compass. We had a few other ideas, Career Compass, but some of them are taken, so we're just kind of finalizing the name at the moment. So now we can just continue with the presentation. So here we just have some basic analytics, not a huge amount of users. I'll kind of talk about that a little bit more in the next slide. So if we talk about the problems that we faced, one of the main problems that we faced was actually managing to make the sign up page link with the database. We were using Vercel, so it was quite difficult to kind of work with that technology and connecting it using this Postgres database. I also am not particularly familiar with some of the front end technologies that we use, but I was delegated to do the front end work, so that was also a bit of a problem. And eventually then that led to time constraints, which is, as you can see, why we didn't unfortunately get as many users as we would liked, but hopefully after posting it in a few places, more people might become interested. And now we can just talk about future iterations. So one of the big ideas that we had was that we'll be having a CV bank, which makes applying to different careers as simple as just clicking your HR CV or your teaching CV and then downloading it, and then you can use it to apply to that job. So it means it's a lot easier to keep track, because if you're applying to different jobs that might be in completely different sectors, it can be quite difficult to keep track of that. For example, if you're a student, you might be applying to internships like a computer science internship while also applying to maybe a barista role, and these would require slightly different CVs. So we want to add another feature to make that just a lot easier, again, aiding with job application, efficiency, and organization. So thank you. That's kind of the end of our presentation. We hope you enjoyed, and we also hope that you consider using our application in the future. There will be a link in the description if you'd like to check out the landing page, and also, as you saw on the landing page, you can click to join the waitlist and enter your information there, and we would be really grateful for any feedback and also just your sign up as well. So thank you.